Welcome back to Songs of Conquest. Last episode, I suffered a couple of setbacks, and I was just on the verge of coming roaring back and being ready to conquer all of these Fey realms, and then this guy showed up. I don't know how powerful his army is. It looks like he's dangerous to Cecilia over here, but you know what? Cecilia does not have the most powerful army. She's got the leftovers from the last few battles that she went through. I've also got this dude over here. What was his name again? Paradine. This guy is also dangerous towards Paradine. So neither of these folks are going to be able to run up and stop this guy. In fact, I don't even have any turn left. I've got a green little checkbox here, which means I've moved all of my characters. So what's going to happen next turn is this guy's going to attack this town that I've kind of been relying on. The town is going to do as much damage to him as it can, and then I'm going to have to try to regroup my troops without access to the troop production of the city, and try to fight him off. And I don't know if I'll succeed. So I'm a little worried. I'm not sure if this is going to be an episode that is about coming back from a setback and triumphing in the face of adversity, or if this is going to be an episode in which I suffer such a terrible setback that I decide I'm not good at this game, and I should start over this chapter. It's not necessarily that I'm not good at this game, it's that I'm still learning about this game. Like, for instance, last episode, I completely annihilated one of my wielders right up front, and I didn't have him for a long time, which slowed down my progression. And so I think if I were to tackle this again and not lose a wielder immediately at the very beginning of the chapter, I could probably progress fast enough that I could defend my towns, keep my infrastructure going, keep my army growing, and do a much better job. So I've definitely learned a lot from this. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is just going to be the next stage in the ongoing tale of my victory, or if this is just going to be, yep, I crashed and burned on this attempt. So let's find out by hitting this checkbox. So yes, he is attacking my defenders. This is a suicide mission. There's no way we could possibly win. But we're going to see how much damage we can do in the meantime. So yeah, I'm going to keep my most powerful troops right here, where they're likely to be attacked last, which means I have more opportunities to do damage in the meantime. All right, so they're going to move first. He's defending. They didn't quite reach me. So I'm going to kill 3 or 4 of them with this guy. He's probably just going to get annihilated, though. That's fine. All of my casualties are inevitable at this point. I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can before my doom. What even is that guy? Okay, so that guy is scary. With these 5 wimpy crossbowmen, there's not a lot I can do. I can kill some of these. Now, this guy who's got 20 crossbows, he can do a little bit more damage. Let's try to actually take down a couple of these guys. That might actually make a difference. And now they've used some kind of wielder ability. Oh no! More wielder abilities. This is going horribly. And we're dead. But that was to be expected. We knew this was happening. We managed to kill a few fairies and some kind of minotaur guy. So, oh, yeah. Oh, they lost actually a few more than I thought. So, cool. So, that was still bad, but it could have been worse. So now the question is, how quickly can Cecilia get into that area? Let's look at this dead body. Grab some gold. And I think, what did it say about these guys? These guys are easy, so let's fight these guys, because I think this is probably my best route to get where I need to be. I don't think I can get up onto this central place here, so I think I'm just going to cluster my guys together for mutual defense. And these are sappers, so yeah, they're not really in the best position to do defensive stuff, but let's scooch them over here. Oh, that was not the best place. I could have put them one to the right and they would have been able to do more damage. But, I mean, I guess, sure, that's fine. I just want to see if I can take 0 casualties from this. Okay, so if I move 3 ahead, I'll be able to do maximum damage to these guys. Oh, but I'm still reloading. That idiot. Okay, well, let's take out as many of those as we can. Okay, so we're not going to take no casualties. We're going to take some casualties. I can't move without being attacked, so I might as well fight in melee, even though that's not the best for this character. Let's eliminate this entire enemy unit. And kill him. Okay, so that could have gone better. If I hadn't forgotten that sappers needed to reload on alternating turns, I probably would not have charged him into danger like that, and I would have not lost 10 of him. So that was less than ideal. Okay, so this is going to put me in the line of fire from that wielder, but he might have to spend time conquering the town. So I think I might be okay. The real question is, can I fashion an army between these two that is capable of facing them? Like if I just move all of Paradine's troops onto Cecilia, do we have any overlap here? Like, can these two stack? Yeah. Okay, so if I move all of Paradine's troops to Cecilia, why? Oh, Paradine has to retain at least 1 troop. Okay, that's fine. Then, does that put Cecilia in a position? Let's get him out of here since he's now defenseless. Let's send him for more reinforcements. Does this put Cecilia in a position where she can attack and succeed? So before I click, because I'm not actually sure what options it gives me for assessing her chances prior to attacking the town to take it back. So I'm going to save real quick in case this means I'm accidentally doing something I would never do on purpose. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. She can't even move yet. So let's see what happens. Is there anything else I can do over here to spend my money to... Is there infrastructure I need to build? I do have a spot here. You know, if there's going to be more people attacking from this direction, I might very well be smart to... Okay, I need some celestial ore for that. To build a guard tower here. But do I want to do that right now when I'm trying to replenish my troops? Honestly, I don't think I've produced enough troops to be able to spend all my money on them. So yes, I am going to build that. And I think we're done with this turn. Okay, so yeah, he's still spending time here. Again, I'm just going to save in case this ends up being stupid. Let's right-click on this. Power crackled around the single antler of this Fey noble. Her power seemed immense. Wielder Stormspire, stop this madness. What cause have you to betray us and break the covenant between human and Frey? That's Stormspire? That's the boss? Oh, of course I'm going to fail at this. Oh, Giandra, your words drip of the same corruption that spreads in the land. We will not stand for humans in your lies. We will not allow you to bring back the old days. You are as nonsensical as the rest of the Fae. If you my character is so racist. If you insist on violence, we will be forced to destroy you. Is this your last chance? This is your last chance to save yourself. I don't know. I might be talking a big game here. I don't know if I can actually defeat this person. Well, they say that the time for war is now. Okay, medium threat level. That means possible. Might not mean likely, but it might mean possible. So, let's see. So I want my melee troops. Who is dinging my phone? Huh. Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah, my wife's telling me a weird story that I can get back to later. All right. I think I want them lined up like this. Okay, yeah. So they're lined up on this defensive line, and how close can they get? This guy can get up there. This guy can get here. So I don't want to stand here. I want to stand just shy of that place so that next turn I can actually attack them and damage them. Now, the ranged guy can still attack me, but that's fine. Why is he attacking? Oh, I didn't check the Fae, but luckily there's only one of them, so it's fine. And then, okay, that guy, he's just moved. This guy could still move up there, so I still want to be here, and I want to use my defensive power. And now I've got this guy. So this guy can move up here, and then he'll be able to shoot 3 hits. Okay, so he's not going to be able to do max damage to this dude, but he can get closer to this nice raised position, which will be good, and he can do some damage. I cannot do much damage to any of these people. But this guy's going to be harassing my people like crazy. Okay, good. He attacked my knight, who could take it. So let's jump up here. And then... Man, I cannot do much damage to these folks. I guess we'll do that? Okay, so now I can charge in and destroy this entire group. Or most of this guy, or only a couple of that guy. I'm not sure what the best move is. I guess I'll do this. Okay, took that guy out. That's nice. Oh! I retaliated multiple times. What? They've got chain lightning? What the crap was that? And I'm reloading. Oh wait, no, I'm this guy. I guess I'll go out with a bang? Holy cow. Okay, so this character's reloading. I guess I'll try to get out of range of the ranged guy. Yeah, I don't have a lot of other options here. I can't fire. I was not out of range, it turns out. And yikes! Well, I'm glad I saved. Oh, you know what I never did? Use any of my, like, essence powers. So, that was dumb. Yeah, so that's why we saved. Okay, so that was not going to work. So now it's possible that if I had made more clever use of my essence, I might have been able to make a difference. So let's try this one more time. For one thing, knowing how dangerous that one wielder is, that he can like cast. Wait, no, is it the wielder that casted chain lightning, or was it the guy up on the tower that cast the chain lightning? I think it was probably tower guy, but I'm not sure. So I wonder if it makes sense to try to rush that guy in particular. Let's try something more like this. So I'll give it one more try. And if I can't do this, then I won't engage in this battle. I'll let them take the town, and I'll go try to build up my army in my smaller settlements. Okay, so. Closest I want to get is this. And... Okay, that went just as before. Now, what are my options here? So I can... Okay, so I can pacify someone to make them do less damage. That seems valuable. How much? I've got 10. So I can do both of these or this one. So I can give my guys defense. I can give them more movement. I don't need more movement right now. So, yeah, I guess I will. Let's try pacifying this dude. I don't know if maybe I needed to save, if it would have been smarter to save that for later or something, but we're going to try that. And then let's... I guess it's probably better to give him a... Yeah, let's go here. So this guy can't reach anybody. but he would be able to next turn. So I might as well move up here. And then I can shoot at him, or... Yeah, he's the only one I'm going to get the greatest effect on, so I'm going to do that. All right, so he only killed 2 of my guys because his damage was down. So let me move a little closer here. And then do I want to attack this guy or this? I won't even kill any of this guy. So let's kill a couple of that guy, or one of that guy, I guess. All right, so now I climb up here and I kill 3 of them. And I'm on higher ground, which would give me greater defense, I think. Ew, yikes. Oh, yikes! And then I can kill more of this guy over here. Not quite all of that guy. Okay, so I'm reloading. I guess I'll do that. Okay, so the chain lightning hit there, which was less devastating. That's good. I think I can take that guy out. Oh, but I've also got more options. I can swap places between 2 target troops. That actually, I wonder, is there some value I can get from that? I can increase my offense at the expense of my defense. That doesn't seem good. Oh, I can again hinder this character from being able to do a bunch of damage. That seems valuable. I've got a bunch of order. Okay, I can level up all of my... Okay, this is the first thing I'm doing. All of my troops get benefits from that. Then yeah, let's limit this ranged enemy. And then... let's give better defense to my surviving troops. I'm just not counting the knight as being worthwhile here. And then I don't think I need to move anybody yet. So take that guy out. And then... oh, okay, yeah. Took the knight out. Okay. So I can maybe kill both of these guys. If I'm lucky. Nope. All right. Everybody's outside my range. Oh, I think they've limited my range too. Dang. So I can shoot 3 tiles. So if I move up here, I can hit that guy. I think it might be worth it. Okay. All right. Now I'm reloading, but I can move up here. All right. So far, this is maybe helping a little bit. Okay, what are my other options over here again? Extra defense. Reduced range again. Okay, let me do the reduced range thing on this guy again. Make him less effective against this guy who can shoot him. Let's give all my troops a big level up. Let's have this guy also do less damage. Let's give all of my guys more defense. We're just stacking this stuff like crazy. Still not extremely worthwhile, and I'm still reloading. So let's just plant some spikes. Kill one of them. Oh, I got so close. I got so close. Oh, wow. Oh, hey. While I was focused on that battle, Noanmai raided me. Hi, Noanmai. Good to see you. That was so close. That was unbelievably close. Okay. So the question is, do I try that yet again? Because this time I still was not Johnny on the spot with the essences. Like, there were a couple of turns where I forgot to check what I could do with the essences. It's possible that I could have done just enough better to prevent that outcome. Just barely. And so do I try it one more time, or do I try to wait one more turn? Okay, so either way, this guy's going to run down. and recruit some more troops. Not that many troops, but some. And then he's going to come back. He's going to come up here. Okay. This might be a good move. Okay, so he fills that out. Okay, we have marginally more troops now. And I'm going to pay attention to my essences. That might just barely push me over the edge. So again, I liked the way I lined that up before. So let's do, how did I do it? Like that. I think it was like this. I think I lined it up like this before. And that worked. So maybe with marginally more troops and paying more attention to essences, I'll be able to pull this off. So let's say that the troops that are going to be shot at the most, let's just give them some defense. This guy can get there, so we're going to go right here. And we're going to stop. Oh, he took that spot this time. I don't think he did that last time. As always, those guys just suicide rush my dude. All right, so being here is okay. Also being there would be okay. I forgot which one I wanted. Let's just do this one. All right, so now this character gets up here. And this is the guy that he can do the most damage. That's what he's going to do. Okay, his first ranged attack didn't cause a big problem. I've got some more essences here, but I'm going to save these up until more stuff happens. Okay, so it looks like if I just move one step forward, I can target both this guy and this guy. And so maybe that's all I'll do. So let's take one step forward. I can either take him potentially all the way out, or just do damage to one of him. Yeah, let's try to take that guy all the way out. Yes, okay, good. So now I've unlocked this and this. Let's give everybody a big boost on my team. I can kill 2 of these, or I can kill all 13 of these. I'm going to run in and kill all 13 of these. Just take them off the board without retaliation. And now, I've got more of these footmen now. So they're able to withstand and accomplish more. We're reloading over here, and I can't really reach anybody, so I think maybe I should move while I'm reloading. Get closer to this spot. Ooh, ouch. Okay, so now let's fire on this guy, and then let's... Oh, yes! 8 knights rushing this dude. That's something he's never faced before. That guy goes out. Look at the difference that this is making. This is crazy. I mean, man, these battles can hinge on pretty subtle stuff. Oh, I can... Okay, sure, why not? That's why that guy attacked his own defenses before. It was the only thing he could do from the position he was in. And so maybe enemies just always do whatever the only thing they can do is. And can I just take this guy out? Yes! We did it! Awesome. Wow. Okay, so we did not lose the town. They had not fully taken it yet. Ooh, we got another Cape of Leaves. So now we just... Oh, see here. The last of the Fae fell before the Stoutheart troops. Gianda raised her staff to the skies, and in a crack of thunder, she disappeared. Okay, so we reclaimed it. Let's go repair the tower. And... Okay, it'll take some Celestial Ore to level it up. But you know what? I got some money. Let's buy some Celestial Ore. Let's level it up to get our defenses improving more. And I'm curious, I assume that I don't get any recruit benefit. Oh, wait, no. Sure, I'll take those guys. Why not? Okay, so I still now have a functional army, which is good. So now I can take off to the west. Now, Paradine is going to hang back and try to gather more troops. Using Paradine to funnel troops back and forth. Actually, yeah, let's start gathering these guys too. Using Paradine to funnel troops back and forth feels like a good move to me. Yeah, I'll level that up later. So, yeah, so right now Paradine has just got the one retainer with him. But yeah, I'm going to send him down. Oh, hey, pile of... What is this? It's a cairn. Okay, so I'm going to send him down that way eventually to go... Basically, he's going to go gather troops down here and then make his way back up again, gathering troops at all of our places. Again, if I built a rally point, I could probably just funnel troops to one place, but the stuff I've got up here is all really valuable. Also, I think I can probably afford some more research. Okay, so I get more more essences, or I can increase my troop limit. So I'm not scraping up against my troop limits yet. So let's get more essences, because that actually made a huge difference to the fight. And this is Glimmerweave. Sure, go for it. I don't use that for anything else. Okay. So now, I guess, should I just head out with these troops? I don't see any massive threats up here. So maybe I can at least gather some stuff, at the very least. So, Friendly Wombat wants to know, is this like a modern Heroes of Might and Magic 3? Yeah, pretty much, as far as I can tell. So I never actually played the Heroes of Might and Magic game. I watched friends play it when I was in college. Oh, here's some stuff. The former settlement of Thistledown was in ruins. Sombre Stoutheart troops... Somber. I thought Sombra Stoutheart was a person. Somber Stoutheart troops surveyed the field. There were no survivors, but plenty of fallen. Fae, humans, and undead soldiers. Stoutheart forces, remember this. Remember Thistledown. This is why we fight. We stand for the fallen. Stoutheart will stand. Stoutheart! All right. Anyway, yeah, so I've watched friends play Heroes of Might and Magic, and like I said in the first episode, I played the original game that inspired that entire genre, which was called King's Bounty. That was actually a favorite game of mine when I was younger, but it worked basically this way. You were a hero who would wander around this fantasy world, like taking control of settlements or making alliances with settlements, using them to add troops to your roster, and then marching those troops around and taking over other places, and going on an adventure. So King's Bounty was a really cool game back in the day. I think if you're able to dredge it up now, I'm betting there would be problems, because older games are older games, but I really liked it. And actually, I learned how to play the theme on the piano. That's how much I liked it. It was like... Wow, I can still think of the soundtrack of King's Bounty. That's how much I like that game. So that's what this is for me. This is like me returning to the days of King's Bounty. No survivors remain, but sifting through whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's just get all the stuff we can out of these places. Building up my riches from the fallen. And cool, that's all she can do. Let's send him down here. And that's probably good for now. And actually, he could probably, if there's not a lot of opposition down here. No. I'm gonna have one person managing my hinterland and another person coming up here and adventuring. If I get them both out adventuring, then we're probably in trouble. So, La Coalición has been talking about his woes running a DayZ server, where apparently he keeps trying things that aren't supported by the game. Well, I mean, stop doing that, I guess. Okay, so I could recruit some minstrels here, except it would just be 6 minstrels, and I think that, I don't know, so I haven't built taverns in any of my towns to generate minstrels in large numbers, so I think all that would do is just take up a slot in my army with people who are just going to die. So I'm not going to do that. An offering tree. Should we make an offering? Sure. And now we got offense and defense. That's great. That looks like it's an easy fight. But I'm nervous. So I'm going to focus on gathering resources first. Get into some fights later. yeah, let's head down that way. And then Paradine. Paradine. Let's get you down here. And can you recruit this turn? No, next turn. Okay, so you're going to recruit next turn. Is there anything here that needs to be upgraded? I only have 2 celestial ore. Oh, there's an upgrade for a lumber mill? I had no idea. Stone, amber, 800 gold. Seems worth it. This can be upgraded with celestial ore. So, oh yeah, that's right. So I'm only going to get low level troops out of this. I'm going to have to level them up elsewhere afterwards. So maybe I should stop spending money on random things. And be done with this round. Okay, so let's recruit 6 of these and 20 of these. That sounds great. Then we'll head back up this way. Actually, wait, this is a source of knowledge, which means I think this guy can get XP from it. Yes. So we'll do that on the way up. And then, oh, yeah, we should stop by this cairn next time, too. Remind me to stop by that cairn. Meanwhile, Cecilia is going to go to this source of power, get some defense. She's going to go over here and collect some gold. Here and collect some amber. Over here, get some wood. Over here. And she's out of movement. So I can't tell if... Is this up here? Is this a dead end? If this is a dead end, then I should just head up here and take care of it before I move on. If it's the gateway to some other place... It looks like a dead... I can't tell if this is cliffs or shadows over here. If this is cliffs, then yeah, I should just go take care of this area because it's just got the one fight. If it's like a gateway to some other area, I'm nervous about exposing myself to more danger by going that way. So yeah, La Coalition is specifically messing with NPCs in DayZ, which apparently are a half-finished feature. And so all they do is complain, apparently, when they show up in his game. Okay, so we've got a wielder making his way up north. So he's going to show up here at some point. Possibly pretty soon, like maybe even in 2 turns. So maybe Cecilia and Paradine should try to gather over here. Like, I'll just take a little break from my adventures. XP. We'll take a little break from our adventures, because I could go up here, but then that could lose me some troops that I might need against however powerful this guy is. So, let's head this way. I don't think he can reach me in 1 turn, which gives Paradine some time to catch up. So let's definitely do the cairn thing. I'll get some offense and defense, yay! And then run up here to recruit some more. Alright, so we can recruit some of these guys, and then we can upgrade the guys that we've got. Let's upgrade all of our Shields of Order. Thanks. Okay, yeah, so I've got a nice group of troops here. So next turn we're gonna head up that way. Everybody's moved. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, don't get all the way to me, please. Thank you. Okay, let's see how close Paradine can get. Paradine can get here. So Paradine moves first, get him as close as we can, and then Cecilia goes and interacts with Paradine. And Cecilia actually has 8 defense versus ranged resistance. I'll go with defense. I don't actually know. Mechanically, I have no idea if minus 20% or plus 20% ranged resistance is better against a ranged attack than plus 8 defense is. I don't know how the math works. So I don't know how to judge the difference between these two. But let's pass as many of these guys over as we can. Let's pass as many of these guys over as we can. And then, what do I want? 3 of these? Oh, wait, I can do 19 of these. Normally, I think I've been min-maxing in favor of ranged combat rather than melee. So I'm not sure. Oh, wait. I can... Oh, because my troop slots are all full, I can't upgrade some of my knights. I would have to upgrade all of them. And what am I missing? What's the... So if I made them... What is it that I... Why can't I make them Fists of Order? 2,700 what? Is it 2,700 gold? Is it some resource I don't have? I don't understand what my problem is. Why can't I make Fists of Order? Let me look at this one more time. If I were to get these guys, what would they cost? You know what? I'm confused that I can't upgrade my knights. I'm not sure why that is. But... yeah, I guess we'll try to figure out on a future turn. So let's put Cecilia out in front so that if the guy comes to attack, he'll attack Cecilia first because she can take it. Though actually, I guess I could have set her up to just defend the town. Okay, let's see. Okay, if this guy tries to recruit these guys. Ah, okay. The resource it's asking for is Celestial Ore. So I needed 6 Celestial Ore to recruit these guys. So let's buy 6 Celestial Ore. And then we will upgrade our current knights to be these guys. We'll also grab 3 more of these because we can. And then if we wanted to get 4 more of these, it would take 4 more Celestial Ore and 4,000 gold, which we don't have. So, okay, so I've got all of the stuff that I can. Okay, so this guy is now easy level threat. So a huge army of undead marched in unison behind the familiar figure of Aldous of Loth. Strangely robed humans and elderly scholars traveled with these monsters, clearly untroubled by their undead comrades. Baron Aldous, what foul deed is this? Do these abominations serve you? Nay, this is a noble deed. These are but soldiers of the Empress. Long ago they swore an oath to protect Arleon and the Aurelian Empire, and serve as long as it is needed. And it is needed. You are blind. These creatures corrupt the very earth they walk upon. A temporary inconvenience. I have been assured that once the Empress Aurelia returns, the earth shall be restored. The Empress Aurelia? Aldous, this is madness. That's what I thought once, but I've seen her and she's magnificent. Imagine the baronies united and Baria returned to the fold. Join our alliance, Cecilia Stoutheart. Take the oath and kneel with me at Aurelia's feet. Together we will eclipse the glory days of old. No, never. No, but... You forget your history, Baron. Stouthearts never kneel. Stoutheart stands. Prepare yourself, Baron. So here's something I really like about this game. The way that they've set it up, basically they tell the story of this game through my encounters with these wielders, or my encounters with locations. So it's like as I'm exploring, I'll find locations that will tell a chunk of story, and then I'll find people that will tell me a chunk of story. But when I encounter those locations and when I encounter those people is very much under my control. So there's no point where I feel railroaded through the story. Every choice that I'm making has something to do with my strategy, what I'm prioritizing. And then they arrange the geography so I'm likely to hit certain things in certain orders. And I think they spawn the enemies at certain times so that I encounter them in certain orders. But that's all stuff that's behind the scene that doesn't feel like it's restricting me. It's just the circumstances of the world that I don't expect to control. And so it's a really nice way to tell a specific story without making the player feel constrained in a corridor by that story. Steve0143, I'm glad that you enjoy my my voice acting. I'm not sure I deserve the accolade, but I appreciate the kind words. All right, so let's stick my melee guys in the middle, my ranged guys on the edges, and have a battle. Whoa, what is this purple worm pile? What are you? Legions. Ugh. Seem nasty. Okay, so where can people go? That guy could get up on that position here. Okay, so I think I'm going to stick my... What is this? Oh, give friendly units extra offense and damage. But I can't move. So I could run up and try to take this spot and then take hits from everyone and retaliate. maybe what I'll do instead is buff my comrades and let them deal with that nonsense. Okay, so yeah, let's move up just close enough that no one can hit me. And stop. And then, oh, I can just murder all of these, so I will. Haha! Taking out an enemy without retaliation is an unmissable opportunity from my perspective. What? That guy has some kind of shield on? What was that? Okay, I can kill both of them. Should I move first? Yeah, I'm going to move first. So I'm closer to this raised position, which will be useful later. Then I'll take those guys out. And then... oh, I can maybe kill one of them with 18 of these guys. So that seems like a worthwhile thing to do. The question is... I guess there's no reason for me to run up here. So I'm just gonna shoot him. Yay, I did take out one. So each time you take down the population, like you can do damage to, like, okay, the way that these stats work, as far as I can tell, is 3 is the number of guys in the army. This bar is the damage taken by the front guy. And so when you do damage, you'll take this bar down until it goes down to nothing, and then this will go down to 2. Then you'll take that bar down again, and it'll go down to 1. Now, if you do many times the damage that's represented by this bar, then it'll just go down multiple times, and you won't see it. It'll just take the number down. And so, yeah, and so it's really valuable. So taking the bar down, if that's all you can do, then that's valuable. But what you want to do is take down this number, because when there's fewer of this guy, he can do less damage to me. And that's the biggest difference that I can make to these folks. So I'm going to get this guy up on high ground and take this guy out, unless I can take down an entire one of this. But yeah, I think I'd rather have my most valuable troops on high ground protected. And then this guy, I think I'm going to put this guy on the front line fighting him. And this guy will run... Can I run all the way over here, or am I going to be stopped by this guy? You know, I'm genuinely not sure what'll happen if I try to move here. I'm going to try it. Let's try to move here and see what happens. Okay, I'm stopped by this guy's attack range, so I have to kill him. Oh, you know what I'm not using? My essences. So let's just use the big one. Let's give everybody a big boost. And can I do it twice in a row? Yes, apparently I can. Okay, sweet. Now if I get up here, yeah, that extends my range, so I can do maximum damage. But oh yes, and I can stop people from coming up with me. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, so you can see these dotted lines. This is my normal range here, and then this is my maximum range. I do half damage to people that I shoot. So if I shoot one of these guys without moving, I'll do half damage to them. But if I shoot the guys within my basic range, then I'll do full damage to them. I think... Oh, interesting. So this guy has ranged attack resistance, but I will still kill him if I shoot him because he's got so little health. So the question is, I think this guy is undangerous enough right now because he's down to 1 that it's not worth me firing at him with this guy. I think I want to extend my range and shoot like this guy instead. Take him off the board. Ooh, ow! But that made me vulnerable moving forward like that, so maybe that wasn't the best plan. Okay, looks like I've got to attack him, so I will. And we're down to... Oh, okay, my archers are paying a heavy price here. We'll shoot that guy, take him out. We'll hit that guy in the face. And I guess I have to hit him with my archers instead of... Yeah, okay, so my archers aren't doing great. But it's only because the archers were so scary. They did so much damage that they suffered retaliation. Okay, we survived that. We took losses I'm not happy about, but we survived it. And we've also got some fancy spoils. Wait, as a defeated baron was taken away in chains, Paradine and Cecilia gathered to assess the remaining Stoutheart forces. I wonder, if Paradine had been dead, would that text have changed? Paradine, take our forces afoot to Springhold, where the Vilya prepares for Hammond's invasion. The Baron will stand trial for his deeds at the next conclave of barons. I will travel to Grey Tor and stop this corruption. Yes, milady, but Hammond was no friend to Loth. If we tell her about the undead, maybe she'll join forces with us against a common enemy? I fear Hammond's wounds may be too fresh, but you can try to sue for peace, good Paradine. I'm willing to return her traditional holdings in exchange for her oath and service against this new threat. Forgive me, Cecilia, but you risk offending Lady Hammond if you are not there for the negotiations. A risk I must take. Loth was my vassal and responsibility. Tell Lady Hammond if I do not stop this corruption, it could be the end for both of us. I trust in Vilya's axe to defend our lands, and your heart, Paradine, to find peace for us all. Knights to me, we ride! Oh, was that the end of this? That was the end of this chapter. I thought that I was going to have a lot more exploration to do and fight some boss in some distant place, but no, that was it. We succeeded. Oh. This is what makes it Songs of Conquest.
Foul corruption met Cecilia of stout heart. Risen dead, created by some magic black art. Fought the fate, believe they've been betrayed. The Baron say was on its way. She saw clearly that they've been misled. Won't kneel instead, crush the dead.
Okay, we got some great reactions to that in the chat from, let's see here. Yeah, so Ranithcord said that it was definitely Yaskir inspired. Steve-O was encouraging me to sing along. Unfortunately, I've never heard that song before, so I would have no idea what the pitch was going to be. And then No On My says, toss a coin to your Twitcher, which I thought that's pretty good, actually. So that was chapter 3, or I guess mission 3. I've been calling them chapters. I guess they're called missions. That was mission 3. So mission 4 is... So apparently this is... Okay, so I'm going to keep following Cecilia. I wasn't sure if I was going to go with Cecilia or if it was going to, like, split into Cecilia and Paradine. So historically, in missions 1 and 2, Lady Hammond was my enemy. She was a wronged vassal that would have been betrayed by my father. And she was getting revenge. And so now I've sent Paradine to try to get her as an ally while I continue to chase down whatever nonsense we've been dealing with so far. Win conditions king of the hill. What? Okay, anyway. So, yeah, let's start this mission, but I think that my video series on Songs of Conquest is done. We have managed to beat mission 3, which is great. And yeah, so I'm going to continue playing this on my own. I really like this game. This game's pretty cool. But yeah, I think we're probably done as far as videos are concerned because, you know, I just finished making 30 videos of Tunic. We don't need 30 videos of me playing Songs of Conquest. So, let's start the mission, though, and see how the mission begins. Or... Aha! Death to diplomacy. After a desperate race through the Tenderwild, Cecilia's troops finally neared the edge of the forest and the barony of Loth. She had levied some troops along the way, but far fewer than she'd hoped for. It would have to be enough. Loth must be stopped. So now, you'll remember what troops and how many I had before. This is a completely different army. And I think that's for a good reason. You'll notice that I had that map open, and I could click all of the former missions. Each of the missions is completely self-contained. They don't inherit anything from each other. Each of them has their own starting conditions, their own situation on the ground, and their own win conditions. And so once you've unlocked a mission, you can go back and play a favorite mission as many times as you want to. Like if I wanted to have a more successful playthrough of mission 3 than the sort of stumbling through that I did this time around, I totally could. I don't know if the game like tracks how successful you are, if there's a reason to go back, if there's something that, aside from just your own pride, if there's a reason to go back. But Yeah. Anyway, so that's why that happens though. It's like this, there's a few different ways you could manage this. You could try to have things carry over, which could be potentially complicated, especially because I think it would make replaying complicated. Because like if you finish mission 3 and then the outcome of mission 3 determined what you had in mission 4, if you replayed mission 3, and did a better job, maybe that would carry over into the next time you replayed mission 4. But if you did a worse job, would you want that to replace it? Or would you want it to be sort of a weird melding of all of the best things you did? Like, it starts to get complicated, and then it also risks kind of unbalancing the game, because at each level they would either need to balance for the lowest end player who showed up having barely survived the previous mission, or they'd have to balance for the player who replayed missions until they got the best possible outcome. And then build the balance of the next mission on that. And that could be potentially, you saw how widely the outcome of battle could swing based on subtle effects. Just imagine trying to balance for that widely swinging an array of possible starting conditions for the player. It would be a nightmare. And so I think it's a good move that they saved themselves that headache of trying to balance that way and ultimately coming up with something that could never be well balanced for all players. Instead, they just decided, you know what? It's a reset at the beginning of every mission. You can replay missions at will. They're all independent from each other, and they're all balanced according to what we know you're going to have when you come in. So I think that's a good move. I'm glad that they made that decision. And with that, we're going to be done playing this game. So yeah, Ranithcord says, we need 30 videos of this if there's an incredibly awesome and complex system of puzzles to be discovered. Yeah, that does seem like the reason to do a long video series. Like, I've done them for my own game, of course, which is valuable for its own reasons. And then, yeah, I did it with the Subnautica games, and I did it with Tunic. Was that it? Have I done any other really long-running series like that? I'm trying to remember. I did a fair amount of XCOM, but it wasn't really a continuous long-running series. But yeah, it's like the nature of the game really sort of suggests whether it's worthwhile and interesting. Like, if the game sort of just keeps unlocking more weird discoveries every step of the way, but there's also like interesting gameplay things to talk about along the way, that feels like it might be worth a long series. And if I just happen to be inspired by the game and I just want to play it a whole bunch, that also plays into it too. I think that's the combination of those two factors is what made Tunic and the Subnautica games appropriate for long-running series, but probably not Songs of Conquest. I do intend to play it more. I'm going to add it to my regular rotation. One thing that's nice about it is most of the gameplay doesn't require you to focus deeply on the story, which means I could watch a TV show. I could watch Taskmaster while I'm playing Songs of Conquest. So that fits it into my lifestyle rather well. Anyway, I think that's it. So there we go. There's a subscribe button. Here's some links to other games, and I'll let you click on those. Meanwhile, if you're watching me live on Twitch, we're definitely going to go play some other stuff. So don't run away.